Hi everyone, Rini here, and welcome to my channel. So we're gonna just do a quick video on Mobox because Mobox is currently hanging on a precarious situation where if it slips and falls, it does correct significantly to the downside. Also, unfortunately, because of the market dumps, it really stunted the potential growth of Mobox from a structural level. So let's do a quick recap of what I said the last time. But given that we have established that this is most likely now the wave 4 correction before the wave 5 continuation, where would wave 5 be? This is where we can lay the fibs just to see where we're going to go. So this is your local top right here, and then this is your local bottom. So for this particular structure that is formed, the prudent measure is typically the 1618. So the 1618 would be somewhere around $10.76. Wait, let me put a price there. $10.70-ish. And there you go. So let's dive into the charts to see what's going on, okay? So I'm looking at Mobox on a 4-hourly time frame, and if you notice, we are done with our Elliott wave structures. Unfortunately, this is it. Why is that? We had a market dump right here, and then we had a secondary market dump right here that really stunted the growth of Mobox's structure. So this particular target of $10.70-80 that we identified in the last video, unfortunately, will most likely be invalidated for now. This doesn't mean that we will never reach these price levels again. It just means it will take another structure for us to get there. Okay? Now, from a 5-wave Elliott wave structure, we have wave 1 right here, wave 2, we had a massive wave 3, but unfortunately corrected on our wave 4, and unfortunately this is the final destination of the wave 5 right here at around $8.23. Our subsequent ABC correction is now, this is probably your A wave, this is your B wave, and we are in the midst of a C wave right now. The problem with the C wave is, once again, it is very hard to predict where it's gonna go. We can take some guesses. I can help you with some guesses, but it's not a guarantee because, once again, C waves are unpredictable. It's not about predicting the bottom, but rather knowing when we have broken the trend of the downtrend. Okay? So here are a few things that we can note on the potential C wave. The first and most bearish one is you cannot lose this particular price level where we are at now of around $5.91. Why is that? Because right now we have now formed a double M top pattern right here, and you have a corresponding technical target of the height of this particular top. So if the price breaks down from here, then you have a corresponding technical target of $2.97. Now, when you're doing technical analysis, just always remember, while it's true that there is a corresponding technical target because of this particular structure, technical analysis is not robotic. It's not, oh, this is the technical target, so we must achieve this at all costs, then we will go there no matter what. There's an art to it as well, because once again, this $2.97, do I personally believe it's going to play out where we're going to reach it? I mean, of course, this is crypto, right? Anything can happen. You can always have a black swan event and everything goes to zero. Realistically, though, given market conditions, would it happen? Probably not. Why is that? Because remember, Mobox has an established history of having a long accumulation zone where you have powerful support levels at around this area right here. So this is most likely the worst case scenario for this particular structure. If we were to fall and go back to our patterns, then we reset accordingly. So this is most likely the furthest, hopefully, this is most likely the furthest that we can go, which is at $4. Another way to potentially estimate where the bottom of the C wave will be, but once again, guys, it is really not accurate, is if you take your fibs, now we lay it upside down. So this is your local high. Why am I establishing this as a local high? Because this was the structure break. So typically when you have a break in structure, you lay down your fibs where this is your high and this is your low right here. And then you stretch it out. When price levels adhere to fibs, they don't just adhere to fibs going up. They also adhere to the Fibonacci going down. And you can actually see it. If you look at where the closes are, look at where the closest are. The closest are where the Fibonacci tends to rest as well. Anyway, so one potential target for this break in structure, or for the C wave that we're undergoing, is most likely the 1618 right here. So the 1618 currently sits at $4.96. So unfortunately for Mobox, I do have to paint a fairly negative picture right here. Why is that? Because it's not just the patterns, it's not just the slowdown, it's not just the markets. From a technical analysis standpoint, you can also see that the 21 EMA is about to cross the 55 EMA. So we are about to form a bearish cross right here. So over the short term at least, do expect some potential break in structure here. But of course, if you're looking to accumulate Mobox, this is the perfect opportunity, because once again, now you have the appropriate price targets and the potential technical targets of where Mobox will go to further accumulate your bags for the eventual run up in the future. So you're probably wondering, is it though? Is it the end of the world pretty much? Well, not really. There's still a bullish case right here, because on a 4 hourly time frame, it really appears that things are going on a downtrend. But if you look at the daily, so if I go to the daily, we are currently holding the daily 21 EMA right here. So the most bullish case moving forward is if we are able to hold this price level right here, maybe struggle a little bit, maybe you wick down a little bit, but you go up eventually, and then maybe you challenge it a little bit, go sideways. Doesn't matter. As long as you hold this EMA right here, then it gives confidence to the market that even though this wave 5 is over, because we are testing structural support and we are holding strong, then it means we are good to go for another move to the upside. When it happens, once we make our move again, then we'll go back to Mobox to establish the new structures that we will form and the price targets that we will need to meet. And that's it. Just a quick update on Mobox. Unfortunately, the market dumps have really affected Mobox. Out of all the gaming cryptos that I've seen, Mobox is the one that has been affected the most. Because for some of the tokens, they had strong run-ups, and the dumps coincided with their eventual structural corrections. For Mobox, it really stunted the momentum growth of the token for both the third wave and the fifth wave. So we just have to see. But if you are somebody who's looking to accumulate Mobox, then yes, this is a perfect buying opportunity, because there are a lot of potential price points that Mobox can get to where you can accumulate cheaply, and hopefully once Mobox moons in the future, then your multiples are higher. But again, not financial advice. If you like my video, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, let me know what you think in the comments. If you also have other gaming cryptos that you would like me to look at, just leave it down in the comments below, and I'll take a look at it in the future. Until then, take care everyone. Bye-bye.